Another convention and a consequential week in America, with the RNC taking place amid a series of major news events nationwide. Today, I'll talk with Indiana Senator Mike Braun, and we'll hear from former South Bend Mayor Pete Buttigieg. Plus, party leaders on both sides discuss the impact of the conventions and what the election itself will look like here in Indiana. All that and the politics of policing as we talk with the candidates for Attorney General and IMPD Chief Randall Taylor. It's all ahead this Sunday in Focus.
My fellow Americans, tonight, with a heart full of gratitude and boundless optimism, I profoundly accept this nomination for President of the United States.
This week, we are getting reaction to the Republican National Convention. Good morning, I'm Dan Spieler. Today, we're looking back at the RNC and talking with Hoosiers on both sides of the aisle. And we start with Raquel Martin and Alexandra Limon from our Washington bureau with a look back at the convention.
My father fights for the American people, the forgotten man and woman of this country.
President Trump's children praise their father's economic agenda.
My father built a thriving economy once, and believe me, he will do it again.
And warned of a Biden administration.
Biden has pledged to stop border wall construction.
From the White House Rose Garden, First Lady Melania Trump struck a more unifying tone.
We are one nation under God.
And praised her husband's efforts to bridge division. Vice President Mike Pence said Biden would make racial unrest worse.
The hard truth is, you won't be safe in Joe Biden's America.
And casted himself and the president as the antidote.
We will have law and order on the streets of this country for every American.
And with the White House lawn packed by his supporters, President Trump officially accepted the Republican nomination for president.
At no time before have voters faced a clearer choice between two parties, two visions, two philosophies, or two agendas.
It's the first time in modern history a president has used the White House for a strictly political event. In Washington, Alexandra Limon.
Donald Trump is president right now. All of this is unfolding on his watch. And honestly, after years of his fanning the flames of division and chaos, what did they expect? This president has done nothing to bring Americans together, nothing to address the root causes of the pain and anguish over systemic racism in this country, nothing to heal, nothing to stabilize.
All we heard were more scare tactics and more fear-mongering from an administration that has spent 4 years dividing the American people and inflaming tensions.
Meantime, former Vice President Joe Biden putting out a statement saying, quote, "Is Donald Trump even aware he's president?" These are not images from Joe Biden's America in the future. These are images, Biden says, from Donald Trump's America today. All right, let's get some local reaction now from both sides of the aisle. And we start with Indiana Democratic Party Chair John Zodi and State GOP Chair Kyle Hupfer, who was in Charlotte and Washington this past week for the RNC.
Indiana is proud to cast all of our 58 votes to keep America great again by unanimously supporting Donald J. Trump for President of the United States of America.
Started in Charlotte, obviously, with the formal nomination of the President, Vice President was great. They both very graciously came in to Charlotte to accept, which was very kind of a very interesting, intimate setting. And then last night at the White House was, probably a once in a lifetime experience to be able to be there on the South Lawn as the president spoke to the nation about not only what he's done the last 4 years, but his view for the future if he's reelected. Was certainly something that was an honor to be a part of.
Well, there are several reactions, but I think the most prominent one is that I think the American people are starting to see through the mistruths spoken by the President of the United States. We're going to continue to push everyone we can to vote by mail. You're right, we are one of 6 states currently that has not expanded vote by mail for the general election, which I think is a disgrace. It's a dereliction of leadership from our state administration and the Secretary of State and all Republicans who are refusing to do this, Dan. They're forcing voters to make risky choices and exercising a constitutionally protected right to vote. Well, I think the president and vice president and the administration made an irresponsible decision by gathering 1,500 people on the South Lawn of the White House, largely without masks.
I've never really felt like I was crowded in anywhere. I don't know, what it looked like on TV, but, I was fairly well spaced. You were kind of just with a couple people that you were around. Saw a lot of people wearing masks. Clearly not everyone was. And you were outdoors. So I didn't really feel ever that it was a danger.
All right, let's get more local reaction now from Republican Indiana Senator Mike Braun. I asked him whether the RNC did enough to address some of the other major events of this past week, including the continuing protests for social justice and the major hurricane along the Gulf Coast. Has the RNC met the moment? Pete Buttigieg this week saying that watching the RNC was like witnessing an alternate reality, in his words. What's your response to that?
Well, I don't know how you could have written a novel with more political drama than a hurricane coming on shore, on the day of his acceptance speech. But this has been some kind of interesting times, at least since I've been a senator anyway. And I think that that's the nature of running any large organization, and the U.S. government is the largest in the world.
What about the messaging on the coronavirus at the RNC? Larry Kudlow talked about the pandemic in past tense. Some Democrats were critical of the number of people in attendance not wearing masks, calling it dangerous. And Senator Kamala Harris said this. She said the president minimized the seriousness of the coronavirus throughout this year, muzzled public health experts, misleading the American people. Are you concerned the president may have lost some credibility on this fight with some Americans?
Well, what a curveball to be thrown your direction, but here's my take on the coronavirus. I did a couple floor speeches before we left in March. I could tell from what I knew then, and we were just a little less than a month into it, really, a very tricky foe. And I said, pay attention to the experts, the rules, but also make sure you're keeping an eye on the economic patient. I think the way we navigated through it here in Indiana, we did a pretty good job.
Are we going to see the House and Senate come together on a plan, or is election year politics going to get in the way here?
I'm not being cynical. I've just been there a year and a half, but I think election year politics will get in the way. On one side, and we had to fight that off back in late March, there was the discussion of at least a couple $1 trillion worth of extraneous stuff. That has now been revisited with the HEROES Act. And I and about 7 or 8 other of the more conservative senators have looked to see what has not been spent from the first round. And what I'm gathering from Indiana businesses and institutions, most are having the greatest difficulty finding help. Business is good. That's why unemployment in the state's down into the high 7s. In my home county, it's down to 6.1. And what I heard more than anything over the last month or so was having trouble getting people back to work. So, I think that when it comes to that discussion, we need to make sure that we do make the right steps going forward. And I think that when it comes to how we navigate the disease and how we reopen the economy, we got a lot of good things to talk about as well.
I know you've been traveling the state here in recent days, talking with Hoosiers. Senator Mike Braun, safe travels. Thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate it.